has transpired has done so according to my design. It was I who allowed your rebel friends to subscribe to your channel.
It's been a long ride into the future.
How do I do this? Where's the button? I think it's over here. No, not that one. Is it this one? Hey, yo, everyone, and welcome. I'm your friend, Art of Mana. Let's dive into this 639th stream. Hamabe boy, my friend, 10 months of subscribing to the channel. Thank you so much. You didn't have to do that. I really do appreciate that. How are you doing? I'm looking forward to seeing you in the near future. Miss you so much. Much love to you. And thank you. Thank you for starting off this stream that way. That's awesome. And as most of you know, this is the first stream back, oh gosh, since, about a week ago. All right. Little less or more or whatever. I can't do the math. Anyways. And I have missed you terribly. Now, you can kind of judge for yourself. Lots of boxes, lots of stuff around here. It's a messy room at the moment. And I thought, you know what? Let's just go ahead and share the state of the room as it is. There's some work that's being done, shall we say. And so I thought I might as well just be completely transparent about that. And we could just chat and enjoy ourselves and have a good time talking about a bunch of updates because a lot has happened in this week, as well as what's going on around here. You know, what are some of the things I'm working on? And yeah, I don't really have any set order. I just thought we could catch up. Chrono, thank you so much for being here. Chrono, very appropriately talking about Amazon shipments. So, you know, hey, we've got all the boxes behind me, so that's really good. Getting a pool installed in the old room. That's right, Amabe boy. And Harem, hey, you made it. I know you mentioned that you might see if you were going to stay up. Thank you so much. I do appreciate that. Are you moving on up? No, that's an excellent question. Unfortunately, no, it is not a move. Boy, wouldn't that be cool? Now I wish I could have just been like, hey, everybody, we've got the new studio set up out there. No, alas, that's not the case. But yeah, I'll get to more of that in a minute. Dash Magnum, hello, how are you doing? Memory Martin, how are you doing? I hope that you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. I hope your computer issues are going all right. You're doing all right. Got to take your computer to a shop because nothing my dad and I try will work. Oh, no. I'm going to go ahead and open this. This is a Simple Truth Organic Seltzer Water. Strawberry watermelon. Sounds pretty good. And I wish I had figured this out ahead of time. I thought there might have been a way, and there might still be a way for me to stream my phone setup so I can kind of just show you around the room. We'll see. I might try some wonky stuff here in a little bit. All right. Let's see. Hello, everyone. I hope that you're having a wonderful, wonderful evening. I have missed you. I really have. I missed you so much. Oh my gosh. Oh man, and MM and I got another tin. Oh, nice. Harem is so into the Pokemon cards. I love it. I think it's fantastic. I don't know who all is here tonight, but I just want to say thank you for popping on in. It has been, it's been feeling to me anyways like forever since we've sat down here. Let me start with the first bit of news here, which I think is actually really exciting. And this is a sort of very soft launch, if you will, of this information. It's very unceremonious, as it were. So the other day, I'm well into this week off, which thank you very much for giving me that time off. Last week, I had some scheduling where I had late shifts at work. Then the next morning, I had the earliest shift at 5:15, and it just, or 5:30, depending on the day, got me really tired and trying to work out that schedule. So just that idea of streaming in the evening did not sound like it would go well. I didn't think I would have it in me for the streams or for work. And that wouldn't be good, obviously. So thank you for that. Well, within this time, I was checking Twitter. Decided I would mostly stay off, but I couldn't help myself, and so I'm scrolling through, and I see someone you might all know. You might recognize her from some raids that we've received and that we've given. Really awesome person. It's Crystal from Simply Press Start. Okay, and I put Animal Crossing up because Animal Crossing. Simply Press Start. Crystal is a big Animal Crossing player and YouTuber. Actually, very very popular YouTuber, pretty big streamer. All right, partnered all the shebang, and just one of the kindest people that I've met. And more importantly, to kind of this whole story, I shouldn't say more importantly than being a kind person, but you know what I mean. To this whole story is that we talked, and she identifies her streams as family friendly. And this ended up being the first time I ever had come across a partnered streamer calling themselves family friendly. This was something that was a goal of mine, and it still is, to someday be a partnered family friendly streamer. That would be awesome. But Crystal was the first time that I saw there are actually family friendly partnered streamers out there. And she just has a real class stream. It was super cool. So I noticed that she had posted that her stream team was open to new members. She was going to put out an application, and it would be up through Friday, I think it was. Can I link to the stream? Yes, let's do that. Simply Press Start. Let's please do that. Let's do that. It's this right here. Boom. Okay. And so anyway, Crystal put this out, and when I saw it, it was after the application process was down. All right. And I went, oh, shucks. Well, I was just going to reach out, kind of see, where are you with things? Well, what does this all entail? Okay. So I decide I'm going to do the thing. I'm going to reach out. I'm going to send her a message. And again, she's just so super awesome and sweet and kind that I send her this message. And I said, look, I know I missed it. I'm kind of even curious just to know more about it. Maybe in the future, you might consider me. I might consider you, whatever. And she writes me back. She goes, oh, man, I know you. In fact, I forget. I think she even paid me a compliment. I mean, even just saying that, she knows me. She's like, I know you. I trust your streams. You're in. Like, I didn't even apply. I didn't have to apply in sort of a traditional sense because she already knew me. She already had come to the stream, knew the kind of content that I was putting out there, and offered me this position on the stream team. And so technically right now, it hasn't really sort of officially been announced in any way, so I'm going to do it now. I'm a part of my second stream team here ever, and that is Club Tortimer, with a group of fantastic people. So the last couple of days, I've been on Discord. I've just been chatting with people that are other streamers and connections of Crystal. A lot of people I do recognize, and even more that I don't. And it's just really, really exciting. So, Family Friendly Live, the first stream team I ever joined, is such an important part of my journey here as a streamer, because it is someone who, or it's a team rather, that's really about being family friendly. It's about making sure that the content we produce is appropriate for people, and we all kind of have our own sense of what family friendly means. Thank you so much. But we all hold to at least a somewhat similar sense of what we want to put out there on Twitch. And so I'm really proud to be a part of that. It was very intentional for me to join that stream. This almost kind of just happened. I don't think it would have happened. I don't think I would have reached out were it not for me being a part of Family Friendly Live. And this is it's just a little different for me. It's a very casual kind of team. You'll see me, I start to follow and shout out some other people and check out more of their content. Not everybody on the team is family friendly. Thank you for that, host.
Thanks so much for hosting.
So you're going to see me kind of talk about that and kind of, work through that, just, in terms of just letting you know ahead of time. But we've had some fantastic conversations just in the Discord for Club Tortimer, which is also an amazing name, right? What?
Yesterday I almost legit died.
Okay, Jenna, you can't just do that. You gotta, yeah. Are you okay? I mean, I assume you're okay, but you're okay, right? Okay. Pixel Knight, hello, welcome on in. Nexo Phoenix Gaming, hello. You've settled into your new place, vacationing in San Diego for a few days. Excellent, excellent. You can be more part of more than one stream team. Yeah. So, anyways, that's the shebang, everybody. I am now officially a Family Friendly Live and Club Tortimer member. How cool is that? So, that was one thing that I really wanted to share. Now, obviously, okay, let's get real here. I know you're all noticing it. Okay, so you can kind of see here if I go like this. Wow, right? Oh, by the way, there's the arcade cabinet. in case you didn't know, there's the amiibo pile. Still haven't fixed that. I haven't finished that, I'm afraid. But yeah, Galaga. This is the state of the room, I'm afraid. Okay, let me give you the better tour, I guess. I'll get up so that you can actually see this. Okay. All right. It's not pretty. It's not pretty. All right. This is currently. I don't know if you can see this. It's a mess. This is currently a mess, is what this all thing is. Okay. That's about as far as I can go. Okay. But yes. Okay. So we've got ourselves a bit of a mess now. What this is, I should probably come over here. What this is I've got this sort of big project now in the closet. I'm kind of going through. I'm organizing things, right? What am I packing? I'm actually not packing it. This is, oh my gosh, I almost don't even want to admit this. Okay, Yoda Stein, it's so good to see you, buddy. How's it going? Okay, this is funny. Oh my gosh. Oh, Jenna, anaphylaxis shock. Oh my gosh. Are you? I hope you're okay. Pixel Knight says basically it's like being a member of the Avengers and Justice League at the same time. I love it. Man, I think your shirt is a little short in the sleeves. Yeah, right. Well, it's just rolled up. That's what it is. I just rolled it up. It's all good. No packing, just a mess. You got a new cat, Yoda Stein? Nice. All right. So, yeah, I'm going to show you real quick. Let me show you something. Maybe. Okay. There we go. I'm gonna trip and hurt myself in this stream. I just know it. Okay. So I've got these bins. These little like. Here, I'll show you. Kind of like this one here. All right. This is the kind of fabric box I've got. This is another one of them. Okay. I've got several of these. And the ones back there, I've got these like flat boxes and they stack. And in them are my additional controllers because I've got in these drawers on the, by the way, this desk is fairly organized and clean at the moment. But in these drawers, I have all of my first party or primary controllers for my games consoles ready to go. So that all these consoles that are hooked up, I can just play them. I've got everything I need for mostly single player, but for the consoles where I do more multiplayer, I have a couple controllers. Those are all in the drawers next to me, if you can imagine, right here and down here. In those flats, these are all my additional controllers. So like, say I want to have, 4 controllers for N64. They're up there. If I have unique controllers, I have each unique controller up there, okay? So I can access them pretty easily. Now, you might ask, okay, well, what if you have more? Well, yeah, you would probably ask that because I have more. I have, some backup controllers, if you will. So there's a box, a banker's box like this, that that's just my extra controllers. Okay, that's just let's say something happens, I break a controller, I've got a box that I can go in and okay, boom, I've got a controller. So that's what that is. So I've been kind of going through. I've been sort of reorganizing that. And then those right there, those kind of drawers that are there, just sort of stacked. Those are just some odds and ends. I've got camera equipment. I've got SD cards and thumb drives and hard drives. Some various odds and ends, all just kind of organized there. Some old phones and tablets and stuff like that. That's just kind of all organized in those drawers, and that's all there. I've got in the drawers that actually you can't see that are actually under there and partly blocked by the arcade cabinet. I've got keyboards on the side that's behind the arcade cabinet itself, and then I've got and kind of keyboards, mouse, computer stuff that I don't really access, but it's good to have. Over here, I've got my arcade sticks. So even going back to the SNES Advantage, things like that. So that's what's over there. So that's kind of cool. Now, what I've been doing here, and it's sort of just been like this project as I've been rearranging and making it work for me. I've realized issues. I've told you that I've sort of got this ongoing cable management project that I'm going through, and I am trying to rewire everything to be more stable, less noise if it's audio, better image quality if it's video, or at least more stable video, have less of those hiccups that you notice that I sometimes have, and less of I need to figure out. I'm gonna see if I can't figure out how to get my phone connected so I can just give you a little real wonky sort of tour of what's here at the desk. Okay, I'm gonna make that happen. I'm gonna make that happen. If you bear with me, I'm gonna make it happen. But I'm trying to basically rewire in a way that's more efficient, less cables, and more give in all the cables I have, and stuff like this. So here's an example. This is what I use when I stream my phone, okay? Here's the cable, okay? I've got this end here, and that just plugs in. It's got a HDMI and power cable, the other ends of which are right here. And then in between, I just have, a nice cable wrap to make it look nice and tidy and make it a little bit less messy, less things to get caught and stuff like that. So I'm trying to do kind of just think about things like that. Eventually, my goal, and I really do want to do sort of a room tour video, because I know that basically this is kind of prep for that. I'm gonna do a room tour video. I was asked by Seth, 8-bit Dad 7DC, to do that. He did a room tour and said, "Hey, Mana, you're next," and so I need to do it. I figured I'd give you some behind the scenes before we get there. Kaboomer, hello. Oh my gosh, I'm like super behind on some chat here. Let's take a quick peek here. And Hamabe Boy and Memory Martin are scheduled for their vaccine. Nice. Nexo Phoenix Gaming, I don't think you missed a whole lot. I've just been waffling about, talking about stuff that I'm working on here. Barry, Twitchy Barry, welcome in, my friend. How are you doing? And don't say I'm next. My room is so small. Memory Martin says, room looks smaller than I remember. Well, yeah, because it's. There's illusions, but anyway. Were you drinking one of those cans when we were video chatting, Harem? Yes, I believe I probably was, actually. Okay. So, that's kind of the project I'm doing, right? I'm trying to get these cables here. Well, so, oops, I just knocked out my earbuds. These 4 boxes behind me, all right? These stacked banker's boxes. Oh my gosh. I'm storing them in our garage. They are literally just cables. Okay, now I've recorded and played live music for a number of years, so I have a lot of instrument cables for guitar and for mics. I've got over the years quite a few of those, HDMI or audio video cables, or USB cables that get bundled in with things, and I sort of just hold on to them. And I've got, various data cables. I've got a lot of video game cables. If I ever come across just video game cables in a, thrift shop or Goodwill or something like that, I pick them up. I always do, because finding OEM cables can be somewhat difficult at times. It's a lot easier to find the hardware. A lot of times the cables get lost in the package and they end up somewhere else. So I like to do that. So you need better cable management, right? So these 4 boxes are but I will say they're full of cables. However, they are organized by type, and each individual cable is bagged. So I can, it's not like a big mess of cables. And part of that was something I actually did finish while I've been just kind of doing stuff in the background here. So I've been kind of fixing that up. By the way, that's a bag of just like Wii Remote sleeves, because people don't like to give Wii Remote sleeves or keep them, and they always end up getting lost. And I just have like like Wii Remote sleeves and stuff. Anyway. Hey, Scooter, thank you so much. You might go in lurk mode. No worries, Nexo. Yeah, move all your stuff in the Airbnb. No problem. But so I've been kind of, I've been keeping pinching pennies, all that good stuff. But there is something kind of fun that I did, and I want to share that with you now.
Thanks so much for
Nexo, thank you. Okay, I want to share this with you, everybody. Okay. Okay, so here's the deal. I did end up going. I needed to get a few additional cables.
Captain, we're detecting strange signals on the screen. It appears we've been hosted.
Let me show you this real quickly. Here's an example. This is a device that I use with my streaming setup. Okay, it's just an HDMI 1 to 2 splitter. Okay, the idea being that you have one HDMI input, boom, goes to 2, okay? Marshall! Thanks for that hose. Thank you so much. I need more Wii. You still need a new Wii remote? I discovered that, I don't know that I want to admit to this. I put between my drawers here and these boxes up here, because I love the Wii. I love the Wii so much. I realized I have 8 original Wii remotes, 8 Wii Remote Pluses, and a few more that are in that box of extra controllers. Anyway, how come you never yell my name like that, Nexo says? Well, you have to have your own thing, like, from the ashes rise, Nexo Phoenix Gaming. There we go. You can use that. Anyway, so I've got these. These are splitters. They're helpful. But the thing was, they require power, and it always made my setup a little bit messy because I had to like sort of run this power cord out. Well, I've got all these HDMI hubs and these, and they're all kind of it's just sort of a big messy mess, right? So what I did is I actually got these. These are just barrel jacks to USB. They work just great. And now all of these and all of my HDMI hubs all connect to this, to my HDMI power brick from Amazon. That was one cool thing that I got, okay? Nerd Holly, oh my gosh. Long time no chat indeed. How are you doing? Shout outs to you. What is up? What is new? And Iron Rusty too. How's it going? Am I doing LAN parties with those Wii remotes? Cooper asks. Oh my gosh, welcome on in. And then I want to show this off because this was something I picked up. So again, I was trying to think about things I really needed. Now, but upgrades that weren't too expensive, but that I could do now. Okay, so I picked up this. Okay, This is a really cool little unit here. And what this is almost looks, homemade, right? Just a PCB in an acrylic case with some rise or standoffs, right? But it's actually technically a 4-channel mixer, okay? And you put your stereo 1/8-inch jack in here, and then there's one output right here, which is an 1/8-inch jack out. And what I'm actually going to be using this for in this setup now, it's going to solve several issues. Right now, I have a 5-cable. I'll talk more about this probably in my room tour, but I have a 5-cable splitter. It's just a cord. It's like a Y cable, right? Like you have one and it goes out to the Y. It's like a headphone splitter if you want to listen to music on your phone. You usually have one out to the other person. It's like that kind of a thing. Only it does 4 outs, right? Four channels, and I have it instead of splitting one source out 4 ways. I actually have it in the reverse. So 4 sources coming in to one line that then goes into a USB sound card into my computer. It always introduced noise. The thing that I had before the sound card was just a little volume wheel that I could adjust to kind of get that volume right before breaking point, right before it starts to distort, and then I would adjust through my mixer. But the problem was, everything I would do, it's always a little different. This, I can just put on my desk. Each of the lines I can get in the rough approximation of what it should be. It won't be so drastic when I say switch between my 3DS and my, my Switch, which it is a big difference because I have just the line out from my Switch headphone jack my 3DS headphone jack when I'm playing that. So that's what I'm doing. So this will allow me to have one, channel that would just be that 3DS, and I can have it, say this is perfect, right? And then I can kind of do that. Harem, you got to get going. Harem, have a wonderful night. Thank you, my friend. Much love to you, and I'll catch you later. And I could do that, and then the switch could be one volume, which should be really cool, right? And then I've got the master volume I can adjust right like that, okay? So I picked this up. I'm really excited to use this, and it kind of has that same aesthetic as my RetroTink 2X, so I think that's actually really cool. Since this is here, I'll just show you. This is also this is Instrument Direct box. It's actually just the box that I used because at work there's several Animal Crossing friends, so I just put a little foam in there, and then I slabbed my cards. All right, so they're penny sleeved and slabbed so that they would be protected when I loan them out to people to scan. And so that was a fun thing. We made a little text group at work so that we can share our love for Animal Crossing. But there's that. I was going somewhere with this. Hold on a second. Oh, yeah. Okay, so these are some of the upgrades. Just, minimal, right? These are minimal things, but they all are going to make a big difference. And my eventual goal, which I'm going to probably talk more at length later in probably just because I can't help myself when I'm streaming, but also at length probably when I do my little room tour video, because I'm sure it won't be done yet. So I want to get a little box that one of those project boxes, like plastic project boxes, and I want to build a little breakout box that can go right here, mounted on my desk, that I can use to basically have like a HDMI input, a composite and S-video input, a stereo headphone jack input, a power and a USB power and a USB to my computer input. Basically, all these kinds of things that I often will need, like an additional one on the fly, just right there at arm's reach. So whenever I want to do it, I just do that and I'm good to go. And I want to build that eventually. That's going to be that's a longer term thing, but a project I'd like to do and I think would be a lot of fun. It would be fun to do on stream too. But all of this, it's a lot of stuff, okay, for the stream you aren't going to necessarily know that much about. So I decided I'm looking at some thrift shop stuff the other day. I went in because I was doing some clothes shopping. In fact, this shirt's a new one. Hope you like it. S videos, the HDMI of the future. Marshall says, now you're playing Animal Crossing, Nerd Holly. Seriously? No way. Are you really? Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Oh wait, and here we go. Nerd Holly says, I've been painting more miniatures. I built a new desktop PC because my laptop died. Still can't find a job, but I'm still trying. Been having some issues with an old friend. Oh, trying to let go of them, but it's not easy. I'm sorry. Yeah, and you don't do Twitch anymore, but you do YouTube stuff. Really? Would you drop your YouTube channel here in the chat? That would be awesome, actually. And I'm so glad. Boy. I mean, this is going back to like the earliest days of of me, and on Twitch. But please drop that down on chat, and let us know a little bit about what you do, everybody. If you want to see some miniatures and etc. But anyway, so I'm getting some new clothes, and I'm right next door to a thrift shop, and I'm still being cautious, and I masked and everything, and I didn't touch anything more than I had to, but I just went to look and see, and I decided I was gonna do this. I decided to pick up some Wii games. I love the Wii, I love it, and I just decided to pick up whatever they had. Because they had it. Now, I don't have the portal for this. I don't have the Skylanders figures, but it was something that I didn't have. I figured I might as well pick it up. Maybe I might get a lot of the characters at some point just to try it out. That could be dangerous. We'll see. But this, Sim Animals, looked really funny, and like it could be a fun thing to just try streaming a little bit of. And I mean, it's, run the wild, the forest is alive with animals. Get ready to join their world. It looks kind of like a Sims game a little bit with these animals. Now, I didn't have Rock Band 3. And I've got all the instruments. Love that. This one, like Purr Pals. It's like Nintendogs with cats. It's a knockoff. Yeah, okay. Band Hero. I actually think I have this, but I couldn't remember at the time, and so I picked it up anyways. I can always, if I get duplicates of games, it's trade fodder for down the line. Okay. So I love Animal Crossing. I love being on the island, okay? Nerd Holly says I'm trying to work on my potty mouth, so sorry. No worries. There we go, everybody. Nerd Holly on YouTube. There's the channel, right? It was up there. I'm gonna post it again, just so that you all can see it. Please do check that out. And it'll be in my clipboard as well. I'm gonna pull that up. Boom. There's the link to go visit Nerd Holly's channel. But I love Animal Crossing, and I love the whole island adventure. I love all of this. Okay. So I'm thinking to myself, right, well, I can't pass this up. I just can't. Because, listen, an adventure of a lifetime awaits you. Join the main character, the shipwrecked princess, and her family of animal friends on her tropical island. Raised by a red panda, a peacock, and a baby elephant, our hero knows nothing of her real identity until an adventurous prince discovers her tropical island. Through fun-filled mini-games, you will travel from the island home to the coastal castle of the fabled prince. Rosella and Antonio. A love written in the stars. So, I couldn't. I had to. I mean, right? I'm just saying. Am I right or am I right? Oh boy, memory words are rusty. So here's the thing. I wasn't even sure I was gonna get anything, but but here's the deal. I mean, this is the time, if you're trying to pick up some Wii games, each one of these $2, complete in box. They all have their manuals. They all have the discs. They were in great shape. And I'm a fan of collecting. I'm a fan of you know the Wii. And so when I saw that they had these and they were in good shape, and I just thought this would be a fun thing. Now, again, did I really need all these? Nah, maybe that I don't know. Like I said, there's a couple in there I know I don't have. A couple I might have could be trade fodder. This was really the one that I almost only walked away with this one, but I just thought I'd pick up the lot here. But this one, we're gonna check this out on stream, everybody. We're gonna do it because just, look at that. Just we've got to. But again, yeah, complete in box, great condition. Yeah. Call me crazy, but I thought that would be fun. So, Marshall says, "Bro, B is legit excited for this. Awesome, excellent. We are gonna do that. So, I wanted to just kind of share that with you. I just thought it was really fun, and anyways, yeah, I don't know why, but I think video games are sometimes we tend to be in a little bubble because there's so many now. We tend not to explore some of the lesser known titles. For all I know, that's a fantastic game. In a world where we overused word to describe our product, member says. Scooter says, well, Arteman, it can't be worse than when I streamed Mary Kate and Ashley Sweet 16 License to Drive on GameCube for 3 hours. I was thinking of you, my friend. I was thinking of you. In a land where, no. In a time when, no. In a land before time, no. Dash says, I love it. I was wondering why the Gorgonzola you were I was wondering what the Gorgonzola you were reading, Marshall says. Speaking of which, Mary Martin says, want to do a makeup full island tour? Save that for next stream. Let's save that. But for now anyways. But I wanted to let you know that. I mean, there were Nintendogs and Cats on 3DS and technically Switch, not called Nintendogs, but made by the same team. Memory Martin says that's true. That is true, actually. I'm playing Mega Man ZX Advent. It's giving me a tutorial. Pixel Knight says, oh my gosh. So what are some of the things? What are some of the games that you are excited for? I'm curious to know. Obviously, there's a lot out right now. Let me do a couple of things here. I'm gonna try something real quick. Okay, we're gonna look this up. I've got these various applications here that, in theory, should allow me to like stream my phone camera. I think. Screen. It's not the Screen Link one. It's another one. Oh, what is it called? Let me see if I can find, because then I could just show you a little more around here, and that might be kind of a fun. Oh, here, Epoch Cam Pro. There we go. Let's begin. We can do this. I gotta get the driver. Oh. Okay. Hold on. Interesting. I may not be able to do this. There are other ways I can do it, though. Actually, I just realized it. B got a Little Nightmares 2 a month ago and is scared, thrilled and scared to try. Yeah, I don't blame you. Oh yeah, the baby is coming Wednesday. Memory Martin says. After the one-off Zelda stream, what main game are you playing next? Seth asked me in his stream last night, but I forget. It will be Link's Awakening. Let me just Mail of Mana myself this link if I need it. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I can't go back, darn. Works. Okay. Ensure that your phone. Okay, same Wi-Fi network. Okay. Let's see. Connecting to your computer. See, I don't know if this is this could this could go really poorly. You recently picked up the Collection of Mana, Scooter says. Yeah, $20 physical, Doom Eternal for 30, and Crisis Remastered for $16.50. Not bad. Memory Martin wants Collection of Mana so bad. It's good. It's good. I don't know if this is gonna work. Um. Hmm. Or connected through USB cable. I don't know if I can do that. Actually, come to think of it, I don't even think I need to do that because I should be able to access what I need this way. Yeah, okay. Hey, check this out, everybody. We're going to do something. I think it's going to work. I'm going to attempt to use this little device here real quick. I think this will work. Oh, Dash, you were able to get Valheim. Nice. You're good on games for a little bit. That is fair. I can get that. Okay. Let's see. What am I doing here? So I'm gonna try and this is gonna be a little wonky, but I'm gonna do it this way. We'll see if it. Well, that might not work actually, but this ought to work. Right here. Let's try this. Ooh, we're unplugging things, plugging other things in. Let's see if this works. Okay, so I'm actually gonna go to this screen for a moment. We're gonna duplicate this screen. Boom. And then we're gonna studio mode it. Try adding another video capture device. It's gonna be our backup here. Should do that. Aha. Aha. Oh, we've done a thing. Oh, except we do need to move it down a bit to there. There we go. Now you can see that well, you can kind of see. All right. Now are you getting like dual audio? No, you're not. Good. Okay. Get your copy of Collection of Mana with Art of Mana themed character for every sprite and model, Kaboomer says. I love it. Okay. Cool. So I think this will work. Whoa! Hi! How are you doing, little shaky cam? For you because, my friends. It's the way we roll around here, okay? It's certainly a view. Dash says, woo! Look at that, everybody. That's the camera right there, okay? So, that's something, Memory Martin says. Okay, here's what I want to show you. Audio. Are you getting duplicates in your audio? Super quiet? Are you hearing it here? You can hear it here, but you can't hear this, right? Like if I do this, or are you hearing the phone? Are you hearing stuff? No, you should just be hearing this, right? Audio isn't duplicate. Perfect. Behind the scenes, right? Okay. So, that's the nice messy couch I was just telling you as I'm kind of going through some stuff here. All right. So, pay no mind there. This is a project right here. I'm planning on doing a video where I restore this. It'll be my first Retro Bright project, okay? But let me just show you a little bit here, okay? All right. All right. See, Marshall's wondering what, the setup looks like. This is it. All right. Yeah. Push E to interact. So there you go. But what I really wanted to show you is, well, here we go. So this is the chair. And this is what's embarrassing right now, okay? Now, so this right here is a big, big project. That is actually my HDMI switch hub right there, okay? Yeah. But basically, the reason I want to show you that is I'm pulling out, I mean, look at this. I've got cables everywhere. Oh yeah, more various odds and ends here. Cables everywhere. I'm pulling out stuff. I'm actually redoing all of this. So I'm trying to manage this better because I've, as you see, things have sort of evolved. I've got, well, this is what I'm sort of dealing with at the moment, but I've got additional setup to make all of the streaming for Zelda work better. And so I want to just improve it more. And that's the reason that we're kind of doing it's a project. It's a project. But I guess by way of just a little room tour for you, just so you can kind of get a glimpse of what we've got going on here. You're going to get the little behind the scenes early. Okay. So obviously here's a bookshelf that has books and odds and ends here. And then we start getting into the games. And then, of course, back there, we've got more games, right? And then we've got systems here. Now, I'll do more about what's in here, and I'll do more about the setup. By the way, this is how I have my camera mounted right now. As you can see, I got to do better cable management. But it works. But I've got to go through all of this and just kind of show you what it is and kind of go through some games. But for now, I want to show you just consoles, okay? I've got my favorite retro consoles here. This is the main setup. This is where I mostly live in terms of the world of retro. It's NES, SNES, N64, GameCube, Wii, Switch. Obviously, this is just Nintendo basically right here, right? And then I've got the Sega Genesis and the Sega Dreamcast. I love all of those systems, obviously the Nintendo ones especially. Then we have the Wii U over there, mostly just because the Wii U is sort of an awkward shape and it just kind of worked better. I'll show you just real quickly. By the way, those are some shop lights I use for additional lighting. I've just sort of put them up there for now because I'm sort of rearranging how I store stuff. So they usually go over there, but when I'm not using them, but they're there now. Then let me show you over here real quick. Now, whether you could tell or not, that was the Odyssey, Magnavox Odyssey, the Wii U with an HD or with a hard drive, and then the gamepad with my mini Neo Geo. Then we've got, of course, the Atari 2600 right here, and then the Ouya, the PlayStation 3 with the PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2 there. We've got down here a VCR. Gallivandelid, thank you so much for 7 months of support, my friend. How are you doing? Oh, man. So we've got our VCR to enable ourselves to get the proper video feed for the Atari. That's what that's for. And then we've got ourselves the CDI, Philips CDI. We've got the Xbox 360, and then we have the TurboGrafx 16 Mini Commodore 64 Mini, and those are the mini consoles that I really keep plugged in or will be keeping plugged in. They're not plugged in at the moment, along with the Neo Geo, because those are ones that I don't have an actual console for. Then I also have a couple of things here. I have a retro bit. What is it called? Supercade? Super Retrocade. There we go. Super Retrocade. Licensed arcade games. Very cool. And then a little project here I'll talk more about later, but it's just a little project that I got going on. And then I've got over here, of course, the Atari Mini and the PlayStation Mini. Over here, I've got a bunch of handhelds that I'm kind of organizing. Eventually, I'll be putting over here on that wall, right there, a shadow box with my various handhelds. But for now, that is where they are. You can kind of see them right in there. Okay. And so this is just kind of a work in progress. But yeah, this is my space here. And I think you'll see here along the top there is where I'm actually going to be putting my amiibo collection. Okay. Wow. Whoa. Yes. There we go. All right. So yeah, so I'll be giving you more of a tour later on and kind of just letting you know. But yeah, that's I'll be putting my amiibo collection up there by the windows. It should be pretty cool. So many links indeed. You just got a coffee table from your aunt and you have all your favorite consoles on it? Nice, Iron Rusty. Right on. I like it. Do you have the KFC console? I don't. No, I don't. I like that. But oops. There we go. Little army there, Pixel Knight says. Is there something that you'd like to see? Oh, I know what I wanted to show you real quick. Okay. So that bottom one there is all of my mini consoles controllers. As you can kind of see, I'm just sort of going through here top to bottom, and I've got all of the main things that I access here. The Switch stuff mostly, right? And hey, how's it going, Mrs.? What's up? Welcome on in. Thank you. I'm as you can see. I mean, compared to this right now, you might rethink the organize. But yes, I'm working on it. And let me show you this one over here. I'm kind of proud of this one, and then we'll take a step back. I'll switch back to the main camera and we'll just chat for a bit. All right. I hope that was helpful there, and kind of just a little bit neat for you to see. Let me just go back here real quick, and we'll switch. Boom, right there to that, and there we go. So, like how Isabel's just chilling, right? So, hello there, everyone. So those drawers are more games. Again, I'll go through or more controllers. I'll go through all of this stuff with you. Um, might as well show you one other thing. This is a gift from my parents, and it's got actual lights there that go right in here, and I'm gonna put this probably. So, yeah. Anyways, that's kind of what's going on around here, and I don't know. I think we've got a good thing going now. Oh, and those are comics, by the way. Dash, you might appreciate those white boxes. There are comics right there. But that's that's this all in a bit of a nutshell. I don't know if this was interesting to those of you who are here now. Got to say those long boxes, right? I'm really excited, and this camera is like way off. Let's adjust this here. All right, there we go. Is that better? Well, now I'm tilting the other way. Hold on. All right, there we go. This is a work in progress, obviously. Now, over time, I want to get some, LEDs in here. I'm going to be in this room for a while. So the question earlier, hey, are you moving into the studio? Not anytime soon. A couple of things I really wish were different in this setup or in this room. If, I would almost take the same layout and make it my studio layout. I would almost do that. There are a few things I would do differently. But one big thing for me is that I do want to get my laptop here off to the side on a little stand. So I just use a wireless mouse and keyboard. I've got all this space on my desk. I'd like to get a mount too for a webcam pointing down as like a controller cam, or if I need to show something on the desk really easily. What? Are you kidding?
Is that a new subscriber? Welcome.
I Oh my goodness. Gally Vandalid, thank you so much for gifting 10 subscriptions to the channel right now. Everybody, please, let's get some things here. We've got Twitchy Berry, Kaboomer 12, Yoda Stein, Marshall, Debuff Bluff, Plasco 1, For Sasha, and Rayu Will now all subscribed. And what a gallant thing to do. Thank you so much. That is amazing, my friend. I can't thank you enough for that. And also, that was so just, I didn't expect it. You really, this is, my coming back after a little while. I see what you did there, Cal. Says. I really, I didn't know what to expect from this stream. Now, I just want to say, I want to thank all of you for being here tonight. I mean, this has actually been a really cool stream. I think we've had some great, it's been a great time. We've had some great chat. A lot of people are here. That's exactly what it was, Kaboomer. That was exactly what it was. All I know is that I have been really missing hanging out with you. Now, obviously, I'm in the midst of all of this, okay? I had a plan. When I started the day today, I thought, easy. I know I'm in the middle of some projects. I won't have time today because I had a full day. I played board games with the family on Sunday, so I didn't get to this, then. I'm like, that's fine. I can clean up, tidy up. I mean, and it's easy to do. I mean, all I really need to do is put these boxes back in the garage. I've just got a few more things to tidy up here, little odds and ends, right? So I'm like, this will be easy for me to tidy up, later, tomorrow when I get back from work, because I have an earlier day tomorrow. And I can do that before the stream, and so I'll just do a green screen stream today. That was my plan. But the more I thought about it, the more I realized I wanted to do this whole, showcasing the mess, because I have always wanted to present a very clean stream, a very professional stream. I've always wanted to really make sure things looked nice. I didn't want messes. I figured I'd break all of that today and just be real with you. A part of streaming and a very big part of retro video game collecting is mess. Figuring out what to do with the stuff you have. Sorting through things, which is, as you can see, I'm still doing. And that's just the reality of it. And yes, you can look at a lot of YouTubers and et cetera who have these incredible rooms and these layouts that are just fantastic. But it doesn't really give you the full picture, because a lot of time is just spent cable managing and working through all this stuff. So while I do intend to do an actual, full video, I felt like this worked well for us, just to be able to hang out and I could kind of show you the raw mess of it all and just showcase what you've got right here, which is messy and but fun. And I love seeing this room evolve. It continues to evolve. So I'm really happy that we're moving in that direction. I'm looking forward to getting a few more things here kind of set up and cleaned up. Yeah, so there you go. Pixel Knight has to BRB for a bit. Marshall, being real and transparent is what helps people feel connected. We have our messes and jumbles of stuff, so I feel that this was really fun to see, and B, to tell me things she's likes, and it makes for a good stream. To tell me things she likes, and it makes for a good stream. Thank you. Yeah, and that's kind of what I figure, right? I mean, not everybody's gonna have this super clean, polished kind of thing. I want to produce, because I get anxious when I see clutter, so I don't want to sort of have this be the norm, because I think if I were to look at someone's room and be like, it's making me anxious. But that's just the reality of what it is, I'm trying to cram a bunch in here all at once. Now, on the topic of work, I have another big announcement. See, I've been right. We've gone over an hour here of me just talking and updating you on things that have been going on. So there were 2 positions opening in at my work in the emergency department. And that means that there's sort of this trickle-down effect where if some of the on-calls or people in positions already in the outpatient area move into those emergency room department positions, then there are other positions open for which I would be interested and be in line for. So 2 opened, and I put my name in, and I just ask for you to, if you're of the praying kind, please say some prayers for me. If you are, otherwise inclined, please just, whatever even just thinking of me would be appreciated, because maybe, who knows, I might end up getting a full-time position, more stability in my schedule, more uh, ability to not be exhausted when I come to stream. And I think that would be a lot of fun. So that's kind of what I'm hoping for right now at this point. We'll see what happens. I have no idea if something will actually open up or not, but now's an exciting time. There might be some positions opening. I'm very excited, and in the meantime, I'm just kind of getting by. But Gally Vandalid, just dumping those 10 subscriptions right there means a ton. It means I can I feel a little bit less bad about going out and spending $12 on my Wii games just a little bit ago. It means that I know I can keep going with all of this. I love this. And now that I'm a part, if you didn't catch, of the second stream team here, which is Club Tortimer, I am so excited to be a part of that, and to grow and connect with other streamers. And I just look back, and I've been slow and steady on this on Twitch, and I watched this really fascinating video by a YouTuber, probably many of you have come across, Harris Heller. And he was talking about making the switch from Twitch to YouTube, where on Twitch he was making, thousands of dollars a month. Sometimes, I mean, we're talking, by the way, like 5 figures in a month, okay, that he would bring in through just Twitch subs, etc. He completely gave that up and went to YouTube. Now, it made sense for him because the content he said he was trying to do is all mostly around YouTube and other social media. And so Twitch is kind of off to the side. He made this really interesting point that I had not considered, but I think he's got something here. Social media has always sort of been this circle in which there's movement. You have your Twitter, and then you sort of connect to people on other social medias, your TikTok, your YouTube, etc. And it kind of goes all around and around and links to to each other, and it travels among itself. Twitch has always sort of been over here as something entirely separate. And I do think that's true. I don't see a lot of growth on other platforms where, admittedly, I haven't necessarily worked hard to develop them. But in theory, they are linked on my channel, etc. But Twitch is its own thing. It's a place for us to hang out. It's a different kind of content. I would love to make more videos that I could put up on YouTube. I think that's a good thing, and I think it's a wise thing for me to start moving into. But Twitch has always been my favorite because I love the improvisational aspect of it. I love the conversational aspect of it. I love the intimacy of it and the ability to just be real in real time. You saw today the state of this room. I would never put something like this on YouTube. So I was thinking about myself and what have I done in the last 5 years. I technically, believe it or not, am considered to be in the top 1% of Twitch streamers right now. Something that I do not take for granted. Because, I don't know, I every now and then I've kind of peaked, and I know I shouldn't, but spoiler alert for those of you who wonder. Actually, I should just pull the phone up here to kind of show you. I'm going to do that real quick, actually, just so you can kind of see this. Okay. So here's my setup, right? I've got, this is my, well, here, actually, I have a couple of things here, but let me show you that. This is usually my screen here. It's if I need to do my audio stuff, right? It's right there. And the nice thing here is I can just go over here and, get a little of that background audio, right? But that's my OBS and audio right there on my laptop. And then up here, of course, I've got my game that I'm playing. This is the, and then of course we got the camera. But this is the screen in which you're going to see a kind of a cool effect there. Look at that. Ooh. This is my top screen, okay? And I usually have my my task manager there. I've got, web browser. I've got my chat bot. I'm starting to use this now so that I can see highlighted messages. And then I have my stream, what is it called? Preview window there. But right here on the chat bot, actually, it shows right there the amount of viewers. Now, currently, 13 viewers. That's pretty darn fantastic. That's pretty darn fantastic. Not gonna lie, like that is by any estimation a good amount of people to be watching me just waffle on about nothing right now. In just chatting, that's kind of impressive too, because just chatting doesn't bring in a lot of new people. So this is just us. This is just our friends. It's just us hanging out. So that's pretty cool. But I did notice today we had like 25 people in here at one point. So I know that that something is I think that's going pretty well. I think we're doing pretty good. I think that that there's a way we're connecting, and I don't know what the right steps are for growth, but I know that at least in the last 5 years something has worked out where we've made these tight-knit bonds, these connections. And some of you are people I know IRL, some of you are people that I met through streaming, and we're some of the closest friends that I have. And it's just, there's such a wide range. Many people I've just met, I'm still getting to know. I feel like when I can say, I'm here literally just giving you a haphazard room tour, talking about my life, and we're not really doing much. I don't think I'm making entertainment right now. We're literally just chatting. Like, this to me, I feel like I hit the big time. I really do. It might sound silly to say, but look, I know there are people with triple digits, every stream. I know that, okay? I know there are people far, far bigger than me. I know that. But I just love the fact that I can start a stream like this and just hang out with you. And I am reading chat. I'm not as good right now at being able to double check and say respond to everything, but man, like, it means so much to me that you're here. Kaboomer says, play Monopoly with Twitch viewers. That would be a top board game to destroy people friendship. Nice. Since I've been streaming on Sundays, 1 day a week, my average has been 10 to 15 viewers. Nice. And I actually, when I started streaming, I streamed once a week. And I do think that limiting your streams can be a real advantage. It prevents you from burning out, keeps your passion for streaming alive. It also keeps others from burning out. It makes it easy for people to connect to you, to make your streams, and to not have FOMO, or fear of missing out, if they miss too many streams in a row. In fact, I recall back in the day a few streamers I really enjoyed who would stream these long marathon sessions, multiple hours in a day. And I finally just said, enough's enough. I can't do this. I can't keep up, because it felt like there were these inside jokes being developed and this language around events that would happen in the stream. And I would say, oh my gosh, I can't commit more than, at that time, it was like 3 to 4 hours. I'm like, I gotta step away. And I know that this person still has like 5 more hours that they're streaming. And finally, I just said, I can't do this. And I said, I don't want to stream like that. And that's part of why you don't see me do that often long streams. Sometimes I'll go a little long, but I try for myself and for others to keep my streams to about 2, maybe 3 hours. Gallivandelid says, I do wish I could come by more often, to hop in chat more often, get to know people here. It just doesn't pan out with evening shifts, though. My friend, no, I get it. And so anytime you do come, it means something to me. It really does. Don't ever feel like I can't make you. I hope that you never feel like you are missing out, or you're not welcome here, or something like that. Chrono. No wormholes will get you. They'll just get Chrono. That's true. But really, no, I mean that. And I hope everyone feels that way. I hope you feel like you can pop by anytime and just come on in, and it's going to work. Barry the Boy, hello. Gallivandalid, thank you for the sub. Barry the Boy, thank you for coming on in. Thanks for saying that. Mary Martin says, I'll be honest, I'm not sure how long I should stream for. I might have to look at analytics for the categories I do. I would say, here, I mean, we could kind of talk a little bit. I know there are many streamers here in the chat right now. We'll talk a little bit about this. Let me do one thing first. I'm going to do the thing you should never do if you're streaming live. This is just a bad idea. Don't do it, is the long and short of it. Don't do what I'm about to do. I'm going to be right back. 1 second. Oh my gosh, missed opportunity. And Rusty says, what you should never do as a streamer. Find out at 11. No, like find out after the break. I like it. So don't be like Ryan Seacrest on American Idol. Got it after the break, Scooter says. I like it. I like it a lot. No, so what I was thinking, everyone, is maybe, I don't know how you feel about it. It might be a little bit silly. Maybe we could play real quickly I'm just going through real quick in the background, just a little bit of talking to Isabel. Let's do this, okay? And get a little audio real quick. I'm just gonna put some Animal Crossing in here. In fact, I don't even know that I am. Sure I am. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna just mark that we're in Animal Crossing territory. Animal Crossing. There we go. New Horizons. And I just got to do this real quick. It's annoying. Come on. Done. There we go. All right. And did Manisprat pick out this outfit as well? Actually, this was me. This was all me. I'm not even going to lie. I picked it out because I had Sable here. And she asked me to pick out a party outfit. And I was like, heck yeah. I've got the perfect thing. Hold my Simple Truth organic seltzer water. Not sponsored. All right, so we're going to do this real quick. I'm just going to pick this up real quick. 7 days in a row, get that bonus. Honestly, today, I feel like that's pretty much all we're going to do. I don't need anything there. Perfect. Yeah, I think we're good. Okay. You're really making me want to open my gate for you, Memory Martin says. Not sponsored, but could be, Dash says. I probably could, couldn't I? Maybe someday. But what I'm actually going to do here in just a second is we're going to wrap this up. I'm going to end this. We're actually going to just play a little Pac-Man 99. I thought that would be fun. So let's do that, shall we? A little Pac-Man 99, because I think it's a fun game. I've been playing it a lot. And you can see, behind me, actually you can't really see it right now, but I do have the Pac-Man plug and play. I've got a few different plug and plays. I thought it would be fun to do some streaming of those at some point too, actually. But for now, I thought we'd just do a little Pac-Man 99. Haven't done a whole bunch of it lately, but I kind of want to, so we're gonna do that real quick and close out that. Close, boom, and yeah, and then just real quick, I'm gonna wait. Looks like there's. Did you say Pikmin? Iron Rusty says. Not Pikmin 99, although there could be 99 Pikmin, right? No. Pac-Man 99. That's different. So, Scooter says, so that's what not to do as a streamer. Okay. Did I see the big news earlier today? Which big news are you referring to, Memory Martin? Sleep during the stream? I guess I could do that, right? But we're going to just, we're going to do a little of this. I think I should be... Pac-Man 99? Yes, there we go. We're looking good there. Everything's looking good. That man is going to be president of Nintendo? Oh, am I? That's exciting. A little nerve-wracking, too. I don't know if I'm going to... I don't know. Pac-Man 99 is... Or Pac-Man is fun. Punch-Out 99 would be, too. Twitchy Bray says. That would be super fun, actually. I could see that happening. Look at this mess of a room that I'm in right now. I'll be your VP, Iron Rusty says. Oh, yes, I like it, dude. Let's do this. Okay, so we're going to try this. And, we're going to just kind of go real casually here for a minute. Kind of before I figure out what exactly I want to do. We're just going to do a little bit of... Yeah, a little bit of this. I've been mostly going fast here in the past. Standard's good, random's fine. I'm gonna do speed, grab that. There we go. Take out all these guys, boom, there we are. Actually, let's do this. Yeah, there we go. Getting ready. And I think... I honestly have no idea if we're gonna have any luck tonight. I'm not very good. I've gotten to third place. I've never beaten that. So third place it is. I really want to play this with an actual arcade stick, and I haven't done it yet. I should do that. Actually, I don't know why I haven't. But it just seems like the type of game where I think it would be good to use an arcade stick. All right, and I'm really just... Oh, see, like there, right there. That was just because of the Pro Controller directional pad. I've typically played with the Joy-Cons. Ooh. Oh, no! See, that was... It's okay. Deep breath. It's okay. It's okay. Bummer. All right. Oops, right? So we got 59. There we go. I'm going to play this way in the next one here. Just, I think this will work just fine. Do a rematch. This is just zoomed in, but you don't really need all of that extra stuff. You really don't. It's just kind of extra there on the sides. So I'm going to just kind of leave it at this. I think that'll work well. Okay. And Artemana, Memory Martin says I was talking about a verdict. Oh, yes, I did see that. Yes, I did. And what is? Oh, Kronos is Minister of Superman. Kronos says, all right, I gotta go sleep. Early mornings for me. No worries, my friend. Thank you so much for being here. I look forward to the next stream tomorrow night. It'll be some Animal Crossing, and I'll hang out with y'all some more tomorrow night. I've got some plans actually for Animal Crossing tomorrow. we've got actually some projects I want to start. So it's not just going to be kind of your any old haphazard sort of stream. I think it'll be good. And then Saturday I also have planned some Animal Crossing, although that is definitely up for, if you have a better suggestion. I even was, for a second, I really believed the fruit was a power pellet. I don't know why I thought the fruit was a power pellet. But I was even thinking about finishing up, was it called Sword Quest? That was one we haven't played, so. What is the projected Zelda for? Iron Rusty says it is going to be, it'll be Link to the Past is the next game Link's Awakening is the next game we're going to be playing. But I am going to potentially do a little bonus stream right before. And it will be next week. I am going to target next week for starting in earnest on Zelda. I really wanted to kind of ease back in and not bite off more than I could chew this week. Obviously, I want to clean up a little bit beforehand and all that good stuff. So, do you know when they're going? When you're going to release the Mario lines? I really don't. I do not mind. In fact, I appreciate people asking me about it because it helps me to keep it at the forefront of my mind. I was thinking about that actually just yesterday. Now this week on Friday, my in-laws are taking an inaugural run of a new camping trailer that they have. Going just to a local little spot and just hanging out. We're going to get together and play some music outdoors. And so that's on my radar. And so I think this weekend with yard work and that, I will be somewhat busy. But if I have a chance in the evenings after work, I'm going to try and get those lines ready. And I want to get going on that project. It's one that I really do want to do. So that should be coming up soon. I have to sort of realize that a lot of my life right now is me starting to realize the limits that I have. I get tired a lot more easily. I'm getting up earlier. I'm doing more, and I'm just realizing, I'm not as young as I used to be. And it's not a bad thing. I actually am really not afraid of old age. It has its disadvantages, and yet it also has many advantages. And I'm so happy that that I end up with just so many incredible people around me, and just this feeling like, I understand the world a little bit more than when I was younger. And I like that a lot. Uh-oh, the Pac-Man are coming. All right, we gotta be careful here. Hopefully my prom gets fixed soon so you can do Toadstool. Oh, that would be fantastic. I hope your prom gets fixed soon too. So you think it's the motherboard is what I think I last saw. And if it's just the motherboard, at least maybe that means it is not the end of the line for your entire computer. You could salvage some of it. Woo! That was close. Oh, I got nervous. I got the nerves. I did not like that. No siree. No siree mango. Which, another announcement for you all. So I wanted to let you I want to kind of come clean about something. Oh boy. Oh boy, I do not like this. Oh, I do not like this. I do not like this. Okay. Oh, I do not like this. I do not like... Oh, I'm gonna get trapped. Oh, I'm gonna get trapped. I got trapped. Darn. That was too bad. 6th place, though. It's a trap. That's right. Hey, we did pretty well, though. I mean, really, all things considered, we did not too shabby. I'm excited. Looks like Scooter's excited for trying out for Mario and Bowser, Memory Martin for Toad, and Princess, and yeah. Oh no, I'm excited. So one of the things, I put on some weight in this time of COVID. I had been eating real healthy, had sort of done a diet reset with Whole30 and was eating really well. And then it just kind of all went out the window. And I lost all this weight and then put it all back on. Anyway, I'm doing Whole30 again, sort of. It's sort of a modified one. I'm doing tofu. I'm eating tofu and legumes. And I think, is that it? I think that's the only thing I'm adding in. But I'm just kind of eating a little bit more than I did before because I know those things weren't problematic. And beans, black beans. I had some black beans, good power food kind of stuff. So it's just modified based on what I learned from Whole30, and I'm just kind of trying to get back into healthy eating again. So eating whole foods and such. I had been sort of doing a lot of very Lunchable-esque kind of lunches at work, crackers and cheese and lunch meat. And it's good, it worked. It was a good little snack food kind of thing. I had a little bento box I put it in. But at the end of the day, it wasn't really the healthiest. And so now, like today I had some sweet potato cubed with some broiled, or some baked, what's it called? Can't think of it right now. I just keep wanting to say spinach, but that's not what it was. Anyway, a leafy green. And then some chicken and a little bit of bacon. All just kind of just a nice little good portion. Just a little, almost like stir fry type thing. It was a really good little kale. There we go. Thank you, Tash. That's what I was thinking of. And my brain just went burp. But yeah, kale. And so that's what I had for lunch, and it was very tasty. And then I had for a little snack, partway through the day, I had some dehydrated mango, dried mango, really delicious, whole mango, unsweetened, and just some carrots. And I'm finding that it's really good. It's good energy food. It's been really nice, but it is also tough to change into that, right? It's tough, yeah. Nick, hey Nick, how are you doing? A lot of people don't like kale. I like it a lot. I like kale a lot as well. Actually, I think it's really tasty. In fact, I used to really enjoy this kale salad I would get from the chain restaurant. I'm also blanking on this one right now. Maybe I need to eat more spinach. Panera, the Panera foods, they have a really good had a really good kale salad. I really liked it. It had some sweet, crispy apples in there, and it was tasty. Speaking of, Yoshi says hi, Memory Martin says, aw. So we're going to give this one another go, my friends. We're going to try and do better on this. But yeah, welcome on in, Nick. How be you? And anyways, we were just kind of talking today about a whole slew of things because, in fact, we've had a very exciting week. So much has happened. There's so much to tell you about. And I feel like I've gotten through most of it. Do you have any questions for me, though? Anyone? Any questions at all? Whether it's about streaming or gaming or just personal questions, things you've always wondered about me, or do you have any really burning questions about what is in this room right now? I could happily get that camera out again and just show you around real quick. Memory Martin says, yeah, he and Evie really missed you. Aw, thank you, Memory Martin. Oh, Nelly. There we go. Going for that. Okay, let's hang out here for a minute. Here we are. Get to that safe spot. Man, I must know, what would you do for a Klondike bar? Honestly, right now, I would have to be good and control myself. But to be fair, I love Klondike bars so much, especially the... Oh, no, they got me dragged down. Especially the... Oh, so delicious. Heath Klondike. Oh, so good. I could definitely do that. So, how much wood do you think a woodchuck would need to chuck? I mean, that's a real tough question. I think I've broached this one before, and I think we talked about. First of all, how many cubits is the woodchuck that we're talking about? Is it over 4 cubits? If it's over 4 cubits, then you have to take into account the gravitational forces of the woodchucks to the wood. And the wood, if it were in neutrons, measured in neutrons, you would have to then multiply the newtons with the neutrons to get the neutronons. And from the neutronons, you would actually get a value of x, which would look very similar to the actual amount of wood a woodchuck could chuck. So it's not an impossible question, as many would think. It just takes a little bit of research and time and patience to get that answered. Frankly, I can't be bothered because my new Neutronon machine, it kind of needs a little bit of TLC. I need to do a little retro brighting, among other things. So once I get that done, maybe I'll bust it out. I've got a local area where woodchucks like to chuck. And so, and there's plenty of wood nearby too. And we have a sycamore in our backyard that chucks tons of wood. So I figure that the woodchucks ought to be happy with that chucked wood, if they'd be happy with any chucked wood at all. So, yeah. I hope that answers your question. Scooter likes the Reese's Klondike bars. Ooh. I mean, come on, we're talking about chocolate and peanut butter. Can you get any better than that? I submit you cannot. Okay. Wow, we've cleared out all the pellets. What's up with this? There we go. Seems like too much maths. I like it. What else do we have? Oh, when are we doing our Castle Crashers collaboration? Memory Martin asks. Excellent question. I honestly keep forgetting about it. I do not have Castle Crashers on Switch. Were we doing it on Switch or were we doing it on Steam? I can't remember. I think we were doing it on Steam. Oh man, that was close. I did not like that 1 minute. I did not like that. I would not recommend it. I did not like that at all. All right, we're alive though. Whoo, Nelly. Okay. You think it's crossplay, but you do have it on Steam. Nice. Is it crossplay? That's actually really cool. I did not know that. Okay, this is where it gets really tricky. These red Pac-Men, I do not like. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Oh, boy. Okay. Pause view there. And do I have to, get this? I think I have to... Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. That was not fun. Oh, my golly. Did you see that? Did you see what was going on? Beats? I need more allowance. Yole hee woo. I don't actually get that, Scooter. I'm sorry. But yeah, as to answer the question of when, I really don't know. I think we just need to start chatting about it in the Discord. I don't know. I don't know. I do have it on Steam though. So I'm totally down for doing this in the near future. Who else are we going to get in on that? Because I mean, we can do it with 4 players, and I know, Dash actually is one of the friends of Mana here present that was part of that original collaboration, if I'm not mistaken. And so we've got Dash, we've got Scooter here, might be a fun one to have join us. 8-Bit Dad 7DC. Dash says, I do have Castle Crashers. I mean, I think maybe we can get a good group of 4 people. I think that'd be kind of neat. And the answer is obviously when my computer is fixed. That's a fair point too, Memory Martin. Yeah, well, I'll tell you what. Good point. Why don't you continue to keep me abreast of the situation, and when that computer does get fixed, we'll have a little bit better idea, I suppose. Total Sketch, hello! How are you doing, my friend? Oh, Total Sketch, it's so good to see you. I've missed you. I've missed so many of you. We've had too much time away. I don't like it. I don't wanna be this far apart. Ooh, let's do this. Yeah. Oh, come on. See, this controller is messing me up a bit though. 50 left. Sketch, what is up? If you don't know Sketch is an incredibly talented Animal Crossing island maker. Just saying. Oof. No, golly. Missed you too. Don't know if it was just a bad kitchen stream. Oh, no. Actually, sorry, when I say that, I was off last week. I didn't stream last week. So, no, you actually, I think you were here at the last stream that I was at. Last week was your birthday? Wait, golly gosh darn minute. 1 second. Everybody, don't do this. If you're a streamer, hello, there we go. All right, my friends. So, let me just thought that might be a good one here. A mandolin, indeed. Yes, we haven't actually busted out the mandolin for a while for any kind of purposes here. So, seems like this might be a good one here to do. It's in good enough tune, so we'll just go with it. Okay, a mandolin. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Total Sketch. Happy birthday to you. There we go. There we go. And definitely, definitely happy birthday to you, Total Sketch. I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful year of greatness with everything going on. Um, Bravo Encore. Thanks. It's funny. I haven't actually busted the mandolin out for so long. I like it. But I'm not really that good at it. Oh, I'm rusty. Hold on a second. We're gonna try this again. There we go. that's about. It's like the one song I know on the mandolin. No, I like the mandolin, but it's I'm more of like a rhythm person. So playing like leads and stuff is it's a little tough. I did, Memory Martin, I did. So Total Sketch says, I took the week off, made some strawberry rhubarb pie, did some gardening, and read all of He Who Fights with Monsters. Couldn't put the book down, so a good week. Oh, that's fantastic. That's awesome. I mean, getting a good book in there, and that does sound really good. Oh, that's good. Just treating yourself, doing things right. I like that a lot. I respect that a lot. That's great. And for Rage Paint Games, hello, Total Sketch. You forgot binging Animal Crossing all week. Oh my gosh. Mm. There we go. Oh man, do you know the song "The Wellerman"? I do know. I've heard of it. Yeah. Oh, what's on the top of my mandolin? This is actually a tuner, a little electronic tuner, right there. Just kind of sits on the top, clamps on the top there like so. And yeah, little Diodario one. This is just one of the versions. This is an older model of it now. They don't have the buttons quite as obvious, I think, now. But yeah, you just can turn it on here. There's a little display right there. It's pretty handy. I actually got a bunch of these tuners. See, there we go. You can kind of see. Yeah, let me take this off. So I got a bunch of these actually. Let's see how it's gonna be. Just for my instruments, I really like those because I'm often playing, like with family or friends or at church or what have you, and tuning can be a little bit difficult because it might be noisier, and you might not be able to necessarily hear as well, or just kind of get that silence. And it's nice. They're pretty accurate. Obviously, I you kind of tweak it by ear and whatnot, but I actually think that most of the time they're really good and they get you in the ballpark really close. I mean, you could easily rely on it completely, but I think that it's pretty cool. So I'm working on a cover featuring myself, my Eevee and Yoshi impressions, and Kreiser. Would you want to do the background music with the mandolin? Ooh, that'd be fun. See, the Wellerman. I'm trying to remember how that goes. So the Wellerman. I'm trying to even remember, like, oh gosh. Um, Something like that. I gotta kind of mess around with it, and I think there's something. There's a chord in there somewhere. I'll have to mess around with that, but I don't remember it. But yeah, it's a sea shanty. Yeah, exactly. But I kind of want to like double check real quick here. So yeah, that's my mandolin, my friends. I almost was gonna get rid of it for a while, and I'm glad I kept it. I know what I need to. Hold on, I'll be right back. I know what I need to get. It's talking about sea shanties here. All right, here we go, my friends. Here we go. Yep, a squeeze box. A concertina, as it's known. There you go. That's it. I really like this. I think these are. I mean, this is just a little total sketch. Thank you. I feel like this is a really cool little instrument. It's a lot of fun to mess around with. Obviously, this isn't like the most amazing or most incredible one that that you can buy, but it's pretty good. Concertinas in Ireland are usually like handmade hand me downs, and they have very responsive bellows. So, like in this one, you can kind of see, you can kind of do those quick little flutters, but it's not as easy to do the real like staccato. And so that's kind of a a thing about these. But I mean, I'm nowhere near that level anyways, so it works out. I can kind of mess around with it and just. There you go. Just little fun little, runs like that. And yeah, technically you can do, chords and whatnot with it. I don't because I'm not that good, but I like it. I do Dash, I would love a hurdy-gurdy. You have no idea. Like that would be so cool to have a hurdy-gurdy, but I can't afford one. But I did see you can like make these now. There's kits. And they're obviously not like really great quality, but I thought that'd be really fun. So yeah, but you know what? I feel like what I need to do is because these are all instruments. Well, okay. I'll be honest. I have a little bit of energy left in me, probably not much more. Do you have any interest in seeing other random instruments that I have? Or what I'd like to do is kind of end, and we could either do it now or wait for a few other random instruments. But I'd like to end with just a little guitar kind of outro made up song. Since just a little thank you for letting me take this vacation. If you have requests, though, I do have I have a mountain dulcimer, obviously guitars and ukuleles. That's kind of, those are my main instruments. But in terms of, well, I don't have a banjo handy. That's at my dad has that at his house. Trying to think what other instruments handy. So besides, various guitars and ukes, there's the mandolin, the mountain dulcimer, the concertina. I'm not going to do any penny whistle tonight. I could do penny whistle tonight. I'm not going to do any penny whistle tonight. It's a little too loud. But yeah, anything that you're inspired to hear? So I think guitar time is what I'm hearing. So I think it's time to go get the guitar. So I'm going to go run and grab that. And we'll wrap out. Oh, Nemo Toady is here. Oh my goodness. Talented, incredible, awesome Nemo Toady is here, who is just so awesome. Like seriously talented and amazing. And oh my gosh, Nemo Toady, I've missed you, my friend. How are you doing? I'll BRB. Sketch says, don't have to show them all, but what instruments do you have? I feel like I see you with something new each time. I could go get the toy piano. That's for sure. Yeah, no, I could easily chat a little bit about that. I've got several guitars, 6-string, standard 6-string acoustic guitars. And then kind of my main one is actually my Garrison, who was later bought by Gibson. And this is my 1964 Gibson here. It's an LGO. Is that what it is? LGO stands for ladies guitar. Actually, has a very thin fret or thin neck. It's kind of cool. So yeah, I tend to. This is like my main instrument. This is what I'm most comfortable with. And then I have a couple of ukuleles, a tenor and a baritone, or sorry, a tenor and a soprano. Excuse me. And then I have a solid body electric, a semi-hollow body electric, and a hollow body bass guitar. I've got a baritone guitar, which is a lower, deeper tone 6-string guitar. It's actually instead of E to E, it's B to B, so it's lower, deeper. Same relationship between the strings, so the chords are the same. It's just that they are different chords, like you're hearing a different note. So, for example, if you wanted to play in D on that, typically here's a D chord, out of tune D chord. On a baritone, you'd actually play a G chord, and it would be the equivalent of a D. I've got a tenor guitar, which is a 4-string guitar, often tuned in different ways. I have mine tuned in the Irish style, similar to kind of it's almost like, it's essentially like a dadgad or open kind of D tuning. The mandolin you saw, mountain dulcimer, which is a lovely instrument that's fretted in a way where there are all the notes in the key, so you can kind of fret almost anywhere. And there is one exception to that, but you can fret almost anywhere, and it'll be in the same key. It's really cool. It's kind of a lap style instrument. And then I'm gonna kind of also bring in some instruments then that my dad owns, but we kind of share our instruments, and they kind of migrate between our homes. And of course, and we have a 12-string guitar, which is a standard guitar just with an extra set of strings, with the low strings having a high 1 octave higher sympathetic string. And then banjo, 5-string banjo, solid body bass, so I also bring in some instruments that Ms. Manna plays. Of course, we have piano, penny whistles, and flute. I don't play the flute. Barely. I don't really consider myself to play the penny whistle. I can dabble on it, but really she plays penny whistle and piano. I can dabble on piano as well. I'm not too bad at piano. I actually took lessons at piano. Those were my first official lessons for music. And then I'm trying to think here. I'm probably missing something, but I can't quite recall. I did want to point out here, this is actually that same kind of tuner I was telling you about. This is the newer style. And I happen to have it on this one too, but I just have it on the underside. And so that's all you see on this side. And see, that's the kind of cool thing. By the way, I love this. This is 1964, and I love the patina and the crackle on the finish. I love this guitar. I got it so inexpensively for what it is. It blows my mind. I'm really glad I picked it up. Can't remember if it was $200 or $300. Obviously, it had a lot of work done on it. It's not all original. It has a new bridge, and it has a nice little piece torn out, and obviously that crackle's not good for the finish, but I like the way it looks. We have a guitar that we also have high strung, which is where you instead of having your instrument where it's a low E here, you actually take essentially what is the sympathetic strings of a 12th string, the higher strung strings that you would hit first, that give you that nice chimey sound, and you only use those and you don't use the bassy wound strings. So, but yeah, Nemo Toady, it's so good. You're doing better. You're in the hospital, okay? Well, I really, really appreciate it. And oh my gosh, Admiral, what? No way! We have just been raided by Admiral Eggroll. Everybody, please help me here. We've got new people coming on in. Lunar Lek, Lucas. Well, hey, yo, to everyone, welcome Raiders. Join the fun, we got Kristen Carlton. We got Potato Power 5121. We got Annie. We got Eggroll, Admiral, Eggroll. Oh, everyone, join the fun. Thank you for coming in. My name is Mana. Ooh, I'm a E for everyone, family friendly streamer with focus on Nintendo and retro on original hardware. I also like to play indie games. Oh, that's what I played today. I see Kimball Donald. Oh, my friend, he likes a game I really like. Call it my comfort food game. Oh, it's called Spelunky. Donnie Spelunky. Donnie family friendly life. Welcome. Well, I was streaming just today, and look at this mess I made. I got lots of stuff around me. It's a mess, but we took a phone and we looked at it. I'm afraid we can't kick it. I gotta get with it and make this mess go away, but I thought I'd be real with you. That's what we gotta do. Kimball Donald says we were playing Spelunky on Matt's stream tonight. Go and follow Admiral Eggroll. Admiral Eggroll. Oh, Admiral Eggroll. Admiral Eggroll. Talk about anything and I'll read it. It's suggested that you check out Admiral Eggroll, even though they are offline. Bookmark their channel for later, or take a chance on a follow at twitch.tv/Admiral Eggroll. Oh yeah. Hi! 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 This is one of my favorite songs that my dad and I will jam to. Well, last night I slept in the open under a redwood tree. Yes, last night I slept in the open just to let my soul be free. I don't wanna go back to the city. I don't wanna go back to the city. It's a long, long, long ride. Long taxi ride, go nowhere. As last night I slept in the open, down by a redwood tree. Yes, last night I slept in the open, just to let my soul be free. There we go. Definitely botched. I'm getting tired, but oof. I took like a couple of weeks off of playing guitar, or like all of Lent. I didn't play guitar at church, and I barely played at home. So I'm like still kind of like getting back limbered up. Ugh, see, like stuff like that. Ugh, I'm like sloppy. Anyway, Donnie took his chair back to his room and wouldn't pull me across the floor on it. Can you believe that guy? No, 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 no. I can't believe it. Admiral Jam Sesh stream is nice. It was the guitar, the things you stopped for. It was. I feel like it's kind of a jerk move on Donnie's part. Nice. Well, yeah, big shout outs to Admiral Eggroll and Kimball Donald. Family friendly live. Awesome community of family friendly streamers. I'm so proud to be a part of that community. I'm so grateful. And man. Oh, man. Oh, no, Total Sketch. I once gave up video games for Lent the year Pokemon Stadium came out for N64. Big mistake. Oh, no. Oh, that's unfortunate. But yeah, no, I'll just real quickly, I'm going to just show you something here. I just want to kind of show this real fast because I feel like it would be a good thing to do. Let's show. We've got a big mess on our hands. Okay, so we were kind of talking earlier. This is this is sort of the stream setup right now, right? And oh gosh, we got focus. Do the focus. There we go. And then do the focus that way. I don't know. Maybe it's not wanting to focus right now. Focus. Oh, focus. Or not. Okay. Anyway, maybe it's just not going to focus. Auto. Well, that's not right. There we go. I think that worked. Okay. So yeah, anyway, this is the mess that we got. My friends, this is bad. We've got. I mean, look at this. Look at this. We got stuff everywhere. Okay. Now we've got instruments in the mix. We've got. I mean, this just what's even going on? I don't even know. This is just bad news. This is bad news. But yes, you're getting a little sneak peek here of kind of behind the scenes with this messy room. I'm just owning it right now. Messy room, messy setup here, but this is what it's kind of looking like right now. I'm in the middle of a project. Okay, so I'm in the middle. Woo! There we go. I'm in the middle of trying to organize my my cables. I've got this and all of my wiring underneath the desk because it's a mess. So I'm working on that. I'm working on rewiring the streaming setup. I'm working on getting the closet here organized. These are boxes of cables, extra cables, things like that. So it's a long process, it's an involved process, but that's kind of what I'm working on. And I'm going to do a little room tour, kind of show you how things are. But yeah, this is kind of how I stream. In case you wanted to see it a little bit more, this is the setup. Those cables are the reason that we need to do some cable management. But yeah, trust me when I say, and I really do mean this, trust me when I say it was not as bad as this. Actually, only this last week I kind of tore things apart as I was going through and organizing things, going through games and whatnot. So it really isn't this bad, but it just kind of ended up being this bad. I'm afraid to say. So there you go. But yeah. Just kind of wanted to give you that little quick look and behind the scenes, enhance the beard view. I love that. So that's one of the things that I'm working on. I actually got some new cool toys, some new neat streamer gear, like this little stereo mini mixer, essentially, which is what I'm going to be using for all of my various audio inputs, Switch and Steel Games. Hey, Maniverse. Hey, Steel Games. How are you doing, my friend? Shoutouts for Steel Games. Duffy Loner, welcome on in. Yeah, I'll be using this for my basically what would you say, HDMI feed signal games, for an extra one for things like my 2DS or 3DS when I plug that in, or various other handheld devices. One's going to be for my computer, and the other one is going to be for, I can't remember now what it was. I think for the RetroTink 2X, because I think I'm going to go straight out to that. But a nice little device that I picked up. And Steel Games, it has been a while. What is up? Changed my mind the way Mana collects items Animal Crossing in Animal Crossing reflects his real life. It is true. Yeah, so I mean, I do need to work on kind of making this room a little bit cleaner and everything, but essentially, the gist is, it's there. Like, the bones are good. It was actually really quite clean and organized until I started pulling things out and putting it on the couch here as I was trying to organize through it. But I got various projects. I've got a YouTube video. I'm going to be using my first ever retro brighting process, restoring this Game Boy. I picked up the game I cannot wait to stream for everyone. Let me just, some of you already know, so no spoilers in the chat. But I'm going to read this to you, and you tell me how adventurous and how awesome this sounds. An adventure of a lifetime awaits you. Join our main hero as Rosella, the shipwrecked princess, and her family of animal friends on her tropical island. Raised by a real panda, a peacock, and a baby elephant, Rosella knows nothing of her real identity until adventurous Prince Antonio discovers her tropical island. Through fun-filled mini-games, you will travel from the island home of Rosella to the coastal castle of Prince Antonio. Okay. You ready for this? We are so gonna stream. Oh man. So they picked up for $1.99. $1.99 by Activision, no less. So there we go. So that's gonna be our little stream. We're gonna do that. I genuinely did not expect that, Potato Power says, but it makes sense now that I see it. And like, right, it sounds like this epic, like, oh my gosh, this great fantasy RPG, and then it's like, yep, it's Barbie. So we're gonna be playing that on stream here in the future. Steel Games, nice. You've been doing excellent. Still grinding to 1,000 followers, but getting closer and closer day by day. Fantastic. Oh, that's awesome. Oh man. Well, my friends, I think this was just an absolutely lovely stream. I can't thank you enough, my friends. Admiral Eggroll, thank you for that that raid at the end. And the gift subs, yes, the gift subs, such a great thing. Thank you for coming this way with me today. It was a great stream, and I hope I didn't seem like I didn't appreciate you. Well, next day I'll be playing Animal Crossing to be sure. Visit me and I'll be free on Isle Manor. I can't wait till we get to play Wednesday. Wednesday. Oh, and I think that I should say thank you for being here today. We're gonna end it, but I think we'll see each other soon. I think we will see each other soon. If you liked it, then why don't you follow me, and we can get together next time that you see me. I will be on the Twitch platform for a while. It will be a while. I'm not leaving anytime soon. Even if I promise to clean up this room, I'll be around. We will be together we'll be together. Thank you for coming, thank you for coming, thank you for coming. All that's left is for me to say, have a great rest of your day. Oh, and do good and be well. Stay safe and be healthy. Do good and be well, my friend, until I see you again. Good night, everyone. Have a great, great evening. Sleep well, and I'll catch you tomorrow night.